Good afternoon, and welcome to today's episode of Fuck All Accountability for Anything Whatsoever. Let's begin with a story, shall we? New teacher banned for life after impersonating a pupil to falsely accuse colleague of sexual assault. This is a photo of the teacher here. That's Miss Sheena Bowl. A teacher who impersonated a pupil on Childline to falsely accuse a colleague of sexual assault has been banned from the profession for life. Sheena Bowl, 36, pretended to be a 14-year-old girl from the Newham school she worked at when she made the allegations against a colleague in March 2016. She falsely claimed that the teenager had been sexually assaulted and that the man showed a worrying level of personal interest in her to the point of avoiding him. A police investigation into the source of the Childline claims resulted in Ms. Bowl being identified and arrested. She was also sacked by the school she worked at after admitting making the call. Ms. Bowl, oh there we go, Ms. Remember that telltale sign of a feminist? Ms. Ms. Bowl, who gave her address at the time as Woodstock Road, Forest Gate, was handed an 11-month prison sentence, suspended for 2 years. Of course it was a suspended sentence. Of course she didn't get to spend time behind bars. Of course. Why am I not surprised? She has a vagina. That's like a magical force field that keeps anything with jail cells away from her. Suspended for 2 years after being convicted of malicious communications at Thames Magistrate Court in January last year. She was also sentenced to 200 hours of community service and a 12-month supervision order and ordered to pay costs and compensation. This month, the Professional Conduct Panel ruled that in light of her conviction, Ms. Bowl should be prohibited from teaching indefinitely, with no right to apply for her eligibility to be restored in future. The report into the panel's decision said that it was not persuaded that Ms. Bowl has demonstrated any remorse. Of course she hasn't demonstrated any remorse. She's not sorry. She's not apologetic. She doesn't care that she ruined someone's life, or at least tried to. Right? It was fully intentional. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was, the report into the, it added similarly, here we go. Similarly, the panel was concerned by Ms. Bowl's lack of awareness of the gravity of the situation and the impact of her actions on others. Well, when people have zero accountability for their own actions, that's what tends to happen. It stated that there was no evidence to suggest that Ms. Bowl was acting under duress when she made the allegations, which means she wasn't forced into it. She made the allegations of her own free will. She chose to do it for her own selfish and narcissistic reasons. She abused and took advantage of a crucial system that has at its core the protection and safeguarding of children. The panel found it particularly worrying that Ms. Bowl's actions were premeditated. Ms. Bowl has 28 days to appeal the decision, and I'm sure appeal it she will, and I'm sure pussy pass she will get. But you know, that's just typical of your standard Western feminist, isn't it? No accountability, everything's men's fault, and then when they fuck up, it's not their fault. Oh, you know, I was having a really tough time. Oh, I was a bit mentally unstable. Oh, I've been going through a rough trot. Fuck off, take accountability for your actions, and own your shit like a man would. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with your friends. I know it was just a short one today, but I appreciate you all tuning in to watch. And if you want to donate, head on over to PayPal. There's also Patreon and crypto. Description has all the details below. And if you have any cool stories that you'd like to share with me, thank you so much to everyone who's been sharing these amazing stories. Hit me up, sydneymgtow@gmail.com. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Gonna head on home. Just been chilling in my car for a bit. But until next time, peace. I'll see you around.